Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Criticized Cowboys draft class is making a resurgence in 2024. From the moment their names were called, the 2023 Dallas Cowboys draft class was hammered with criticism from the fanbase. Another Michigan defensive lineman. A tight end in the second round. The buzz was nothing but negative post-draft. You don't need me to tell you that the draft week complaints only ramped up when the season began. Mazi Smith and Schoonmaker, the two headliners of the class, made virtually no contributions in their rookie years. Smith, in particular, received quite a bit of hate. Third-round pick DeMarvion Overshown never played a snap in his rookie year, as he tore his ACL in the preseason, and the remaining class members never got meaningful playing time. The narratives around this Cowboys draft class were bad, and fans were not expecting it to improve in the 2024 season. Luckily, that is being proven wrong week by week. Mazi Smith, slowly earning trust. Out of everybody in this class, Smith was clearly the weakest link. In 17 games played, the former Michigan Wolverine started in just 3 games and recorded fewer than 10 solo tackles. We also can't forget the off-field noise that came with him, as fans debated more about his supposed weight loss than they did about his on-field performance. To put it bluntly, Smith had one of the worst rookie seasons of any Cowboys rookie in recent memory. Despite that, Dallas opened up this season with an increased role for him, as their long list of off-season departures created a lack of depth at the defensive tackle spot. How he is handling that increased role has started to turn some heads. Smith's performances have been increasingly stronger as the season has gone on, and he has even popped for a few big games, according to PFF. Will Mazi Smith continue to progress and elevate his game? That's to be determined. Is he playing at a higher level than last year and showing the right signs? Absolutely, and that is fantastic news. Schoonmaker, stepping up when needed. Pro Bowl tight end, Jake Ferguson, has missed 3 weeks this season due to injury. With the Cowboys so weak in their receiving core as is, his absences look to be a major problem for the offense. That was until Schoonmaker stepped up. Schoonmaker, 26, was my least favorite draft pick from the class. Between his older age and lack of elite receiving skills, I didn't see value in the second round at all. His rookie season seemed to confirm these fears, as he looked alright in the blocking game at times, but struggled mightily at being a receiving threat. In 2023, he caught just 8 passes for 65 yards. In 2024, those fears are slowly drifting further and further away. Schoonmaker's current numbers won't get him in the Pro Bowl, but boy, are they encouraging. He has already more than doubled his total yards and receptions, increased his catch success percentage from 40% to 51%, and moved his catch percentage from a lowly 53% to a fantastic 71%. Ferguson is still the best tight end on the roster, but Schoonmaker was looking like a waste of a pick just a year ago. Now, he's a true contributor with a future in Dallas. DeMarvion Overshown, star of the show. Is there anything I can say about Overshown that hasn't been said already? I mean, really, what a fantastic first year for the former Texas Longhorn. Fans had been waiting for his return from the moment his torn ACL diagnosis was confirmed in the 2023 preseason. His athleticism and sideline-to-sideline ability rightfully excited the fanbase in his limited action, and he has put it on full display in 2024. From that Week 1 matchup with the Browns, Overshown has shined with his speed, hit power, and big play ability. No play was bigger or more impressive, however, than that ridiculous pick 6 against the Giants on Thanksgiving. In one play, he nailed the running back's block, tipped the quarterback's pass, and then caught and returned his own deflection. Overshown's skill set is elite, there is no doubt about it. He is almost always the fastest defender on the field, and his instincts are improving with every game. As long as he stays healthy, keeps working, and learns the position a little better, DeMarvion Overshown will be the brightest light in the 2023 Cowboys draft class. 4 things that should be revealed for the Cowboys during their final stretch of the season. The Dallas Cowboys are in a weird spot. They are teetering between being in the playoff hunt and fighting for draft position, as it's unclear what this team has in store for us this year. Regardless of what direction they go, these last 5 games will reveal some important pieces that could be useful in the future. With that in mind, here are 4 things we could learn during these final 5 games of the season. It's time for Zack Martin to retire. Martin has had an exceptional NFL career and should be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. He's in his 11th year in the league and he's played most of them at a high level. Entering 2024, he's had 9 All-Pro seasons, with his lone omission being in 2020 when he missed 6 games. Essentially, when he's been healthy, he's been excellent. That may no longer be the case as the miles have caught up with him. Martin has missed the last 2 games dealing with an ankle and shoulder injury. When he has been on the field this season, it hasn't been great. And with the solid contributions from undrafted young guys like Brock Hoffman and TJ Bass, it could be time for the Cowboys to turn the page. At 34 years old, Martin is in the last year of his contract, and it wouldn't be surprising to see him hang it up after this season. They should feel good about bringing back Rico Dowdle. The Cowboys have had issues at running back all season, as they have hoped one of the many darts they've thrown would stick. This has included free agents Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook, and Royce Freeman. Sadly, none of these veterans have done much. Freeman didn't even make the team, but that doesn't mean it's been a complete loss. Undrafted free agent Rico Dowdle is the team's best option right now. It's taken a bit, but they are finally using him as a workhorse back, and it's working. Dowdle has looked good recently, and if he finishes strong, he might be able to shake the injury-prone label that plagued him early in his career. The Cowboys should look for better options via the draft, but packaging Dowdle with a rookie would be a wise move for 2025. Wide receiver needs to be addressed. Brandon Cooks is in the final year of his contract. The Cowboys have tried to add some young guys to their receiving group, but none of their recent draft picks have shown enough to make us feel good about them stepping into a larger role. Jalen Tolbert is the team's best choice, but next season will be the final year of his rookie deal. Time is running out for him. Jalen Brooks hasn't taken the year 2 step we were hoping for. And while Ryan Flournoy turned heads in the preseason, he's been almost non-existent during the regular season. The Cowboys know they need help at wide receiver. That is why they made the deal for Jonathan Mingo before the trade deadline. While that remains a TBD, early reports aren't promising. This should serve as a big clue that the Cowboys need better talent at wide receiver to help out CeeDee Lamb, which could mean an earlier draft pick next year. Chauncey Golston deserves a short-term extension. The edge-rushing group of the Cowboys has taken a huge hit this year. They lost Sam Williams before the season even started. It got worse when both Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence got hurt in Week 4. And just when you thought an opportunity came available for promising rookie Marshawn Nyland, he got hurt a couple of weeks later. Just like that, the Cowboys were without their top 4 edge rushers. Relying on their depth, the Cowboys have gotten some good performance out of Chauncey Golston and free agent Carl Lawson. Both will become unrestricted free agents after the season. The Cowboys will have some of these guys back next year, but with Lawrence's future uncertain, it would be good to retain some depth. Similar to what they did with Dorrance Armstrong when his rookie deal expired, we could see them offering Golston a 2-year deal at a reasonable price. Like Armstrong, he's been buried behind other guys on the depth chart, but he's splashed around when he's had opportunities.